Getting of Amir Hekmati, the former U.S. Marine, just coming into CNN. Here he is, a free man for the first time in more than 4 years. Amir Hekmati is second from the right on your screen. There with his brother-in-law and his two sisters. Also in the picture is Michigan Congressman Dan Kildee. They're all together today. Congressman Kildee, as a lot of our viewers know, has been for years now an outspoken advocate for Hekmati's release. He represents the district in Michigan where he's from. The congressman is joining us now live from the Landstuhl Regional Medical Center in Germany. Congressman, I know you worked really hard over these many years. You've been a frequent guest on our program discussing what was going on. First of all, how is he doing?
Well, he seems great. You know, I had never met him until today. I had a brief phone conversation with him yesterday, but he's everything I expected. A strong guy with a great spirit who's been through an awful ordeal, but has maintained that great spirit. He comes from a great family. I've gotten to know them so well, and in meeting him and talking to him, it's pretty obvious that he possesses that great attitude that's so much a part of that family. So he's a great young man, and I'm just proud to know him.
And I can see that smile on your face with the picture with Amir Hekmati. So what's going to happen to him in the next few days?
Well, he'll go through, you know, obviously some medical exams and discuss with the folks here on the ground at Landstuhl, you know, the process of going back home. And they'll work that out between himself, his family, and the officials here with the best timing is. It's really up to him. When he feels ready, he'll be able to head home. And I know the people back home are looking forward to it. He asked me to say how proud he is to be an American, to have stood with these other Americans who've gone through this ordeal, and to have so much support from this administration, from Congress, from people back home.
Did he share with you the torment he went through during these 4+ years in a prison in Iran?
Actually, the moment we had together before I came over here was really just to say hello, and I gave him a big hug and chatted for a few minutes. And I am going to go back and have dinner with him and the family, and I'm sure we'll get into a lot more detail. And he's got a story to tell, and I think it's important that the world hear it, but it'll come in due time.
Did he have an opportunity, or do you know what about these other Americans, how they're doing? First of all, the two other Americans who were there at the Landstuhl Hospital where you are, Jason Rezaian and Saeed Abedini. Have you had a chance, Congressman, to meet with them to get a sense of how they're doing?
I have not had yet a chance to meet with them. I had a brief glimpse of Jason Rezaian, but I was on my way to see Amir Hekmati, and so I didn't really get a chance to speak with them. So I don't have a good sense of how they're doing. But if they're like Amir, you know, they've come through a terrible ordeal, and they're just happy to be reunited with family and go home. I look forward to meeting them in the coming days.
And their family must be so excited, so happy as well. As you say, you got to know Amir Hekmati's family very well, the U.S. Marine. Do you know anything about this other American who decided after being released from prison in Iran to remain in Iran? Because there's a lot of questions surrounding that particular case. What, if anything, can you share with us, Congressman?
You know, we really don't know much. We talked briefly with the officials here, and, you know, since I was so much associated with and involved in Amir's case, I really didn't hear much about that. That was fairly new to us, so I can't really report much on it because I don't know much about it. But obviously, his case, like all the cases, are unique, but he made the decision for himself to stay behind.
And have U.S. officials explained to you why at least 2 and maybe 3 other American citizens remain still in jail, 2 of them in jail? Robert Levinson, the former FBI agent, the Iranians say they don't know where he is. Have you been briefed on their case, why they weren't included in this swap?
No, I have not. In fact, I haven't really been briefed entirely since the announcement of the release. We were just in such a hurry to get here to greet Amir. I look forward to learning more about that. Obviously, Mr. Levinson's case is somewhat unique. All the cases, as I said, were unique to themselves, and Mr. Levinson's case is one that we're all concerned about and will continue to press. You know, it makes a difference. We have to continue to raise his voice and his name, just like we did for the others that are coming home. And I just want to say to you, Wolf, how much I appreciate the attention that you and CNN gave to this story. It made a difference to keep these names and these faces in the public consciousness, and it's one of the reasons that we're able to celebrate this beautiful day.
And we, of course, want to thank you for all the work you did over these many years as well. Congressman Dan Kildee, please pass along our best wishes to families over there. We're all obviously very, very thrilled that they have been reunited with their loved ones. Thanks very much, Congressman, for joining us. We'll catch up with you back here in Washington. Congressman Dan Kildee of Michigan. He's